everyone and welcome. Today, 2024 Nominees of Games Year were announced, and in all due honesty, I had not many opportunity to play the games that came out this year, and I'm genuinely curious about people's opinions that did actually play games that were nominated on the Game of the Year this year. So please do share your opinions in comments and let's talk about it. So here are the nominees on the Game of the Year, and first thing first, I want to mention that Elden Ring Shadow 3 is a DLC, should not be eligible to Game of the Year because it's a DLC. If it's I'm playing Elden Ring right now, base game version without a DLC, and no matter how DLC is good and praised, should have at least its own category. Like, wouldn't there be a best DLC of the year? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a lot of cool and interesting games besides the DLC to be chosen for. Astronaut is a really short game, and I heard people were comparing it to a techno demo. Now, no matter how good it is, how nice little platformer it is, it's strange for me that people are choosing it to be a Game of the Year candidate. But is a card game. I don't like card games, and I know there was a lot of collaborations, and it's incredibly popular, but I don't understand why. People were worried that Black Myth Wukong would not be appearing in the nominations of Game of the Year, since IGN not only part of the jury, but also in their Game of the Year competitions, they got rid of the Black Myth Wukong. But here on Jeff Kelly's Game of the Year, it's one of the nominees. Will it win? Who knows, but it's nominated at least. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, again, I didn't play, I don't want to, I will, when I'll have the opportunity. People were saying that it was a good game, so I don't know, maybe. Metaphor Fantasy recently came out. I'm sure it will be a great game. I do want to play it, and when it will be available to buy it for a proper, non-scammable price. But it's also like a really recent game, and I don't know how many people played it and will vote for it. And you can vote right now, so do so. Best game direction. It's all the same nominees. If I had a choice, I would vote either for Metaphor or Final Fantasy or Black Myth Wukong. Best narrative. They like Dragon Infinite World is the 8th one. Final Fantasy Rebirth, Metaphor, Cinema Saga, Silent Hill narrative. Narratively, well, considering how Santa Barbara of story in Like a Dragon, there's always some story events that's like big surprises and kind of strange story-wise, but it's what's the game so fun. Narratively speaking, considering what Tetsuya Nomura doing in their games, I don't think it would be Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but it's a shame that I didn't play any of these games. But I would probably vote for Metaphor. Best art direction on Neva, this sad one about Girl and the Wolf. In this category, I would give vote either for Metaphor or for Neva. This too has a spectacular art style. Best card music. I'm pretty much sure that there would be a lot of competition between Stellar Blade and Metaphor Fantasy. Because in Stellar Blade we hear this music that all these choices, here's these choices in my head. In one of the trailer reactions, there was they were mentioning soundtrack, and these little bits that were there, they were pretty good. And Metaphor Fantasy, the main battle theme that is yeah, really memorable. So I suppose these two will fight with each other. Best audio design. So no Hi-Fi Rush this year. Yes, so I have no idea, honestly. Wait, it should be Senua Saga later because of the depiction of schizophrenia and how multiple voices with different personalities are speaking to you from different sides, from left, from right, from all over the place. Best performance, who would be best voice actress? Rihanna White was voicing Aeris, Max Schofield from Life is Strange, main heroine of the Star Wars Outlaws, Silent Hill 2, Nate the main guy, Americans in Saga Hellblade 2. I honestly don't know, though it could be any one of these people. Innovation and accessibility. I have no freaking idea. Games for Impact. I would vote either for Indica because it's close to Russian game, and or Neva because Princess Mononoke inspired preserves nature, but Final Fantasy also could be used for the same theme. Also, this I don't exactly know what the game is about. It's about loss, about grief, how to overcome loss, how to properly grieve. Best ongoing. I would say out of all of these Final Fantasy 14, the developer still supports games and added new stuff. Best community support. I'm pretty much sure Baldur's Gate 3 is finished with patch 7 and mod support, and they done and work on the two different new games that Larian wants to work on. Final Fantasy, maybe No Man's Sky, but I'm sure they're still releasing new updates, right? Best independent game. I heard that out of all of this, the only independent true indie game is this one because everyone else has a publisher. So I don't know. I was give it to I never heard of UFO 50. I know that Animal Well is donkey game, and I don't care about it. As debut indie game, once again they have a publisher. How it can be independent? So out of all of this, I would choose a Plucky Square because I not much care about strategies, or definitely don't care about cars, even in post-apocalypse. Cars, strategies, and donkey game I don't care about. And Plucky Square was available on PlayStation Plus. I could at least try it if I had time. Best mobile game, AFK Journey. AFK Journey, anyone? It's so easy to play, and the game just play itself. It really lets you collect currency to use gacha a lot of different colorful characters. Do not care. Always there was Ring Waves or Zen Zero, but you need a certain skill in order to play both of these, and you actually need to pay attention during battles, so it depends on people's preference. I can't properly play VR games because I feel nausea. Best action game. For the best game in action, genre focus primarily on combat. So if it's primarily based on combat, what shooters doing here? It either will be Black Myth Wukong or Stellar Blade or Warhammer Space Marine 2. One of the three. This is PvP shooter, and this is PvP shooter. This is PvP shooter plus chainsword. One of the three. Best action adventure. I don't know how about action. Here in The Legend of Zelda House of Wisdom, definitely there is an adventure, but not much of a combat. But traversal and puzzle solving, yes, it's definitely this one. People didn't like Star Wars Outlaws and Silent Hill. I don't care about horrors. Astrobot is too short, even if it's like a good platform adventure. Prince of Persia, people like Prince of Persia. Like, they didn't like that you don't play as Prince of Persia, but of some guys it's saving Prince of Persia. But like gameplay-wise, people like this. Metroidvania, shouldn't Metroidvania have its own categories? Best RPG! Dragon's Dogma 2, I bought it but still didn't play. It's I'll get to it eventually. 3, I need to finish the Elden Ring by itself first. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I'll play when I'll be capable of this. We'll play when I'll get to it. Metaphor, we'll play when I get to it. I think it depends. People either vote for once again, it's a DLC. DLC shouldn't be here. Metaphor Fantasia. I'm not sure about Dragon's Dogma because like people complained about story there. It's good for exploring the world, but story-wise, people have problems with it. Metaphor Fantasia, though, it's recently came out, so it depends on how many people will play. But people do enjoy it a lot. Or maybe Metaphor. Best fighting out of all of this. I would vote for Tekken 8 because I don't care about Dragon Ball, Sparking Zero, people that screaming at each other for 10 episodes and the one battle still going on, and they're still screaming to increase their power over and over again. So isn't Incredible Fantasy vs Rising is quite old. Well, this is Captain Fighting Collection Arcade, Multiversus with Powerpuff Girls this time. Tekken, best family game. And free versus games are Nintendo ones. Says we don't like Nintendo and they're suing Palworld like a Square. Because Astrobot is incredibly entirely short. Why is there couldn't be best simulator and best strategy separately? Out of all of this, each of Mythology Retold is a remake. Frostpunk 2. People complained about something in Frostpunk 2. It's Tsugami Pass of the Goddess. It was available on Game Pass. I could try it, but didn't find time for this. It's like pixel art Kingdom game, but from Capcom with cooperative. I should have at least tried it. Maybe I still can. Is it still on Game Pass? Panel Lords, once again, city building strategy with battles. Battles don't care about battles strategy, so unique overload vanilla game. It's like Fire Emblem, let's say it's tactical RPG as a strategy. So I would vote either for Unique Overload or Kunitsugami. It's a sports game, I don't care. Multiplayer wise, I would vote for something that oriented on PvE. So these are Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 or Helldivers 2. But since Helldivers 2 not available in 180 countries because of a PSN connection. Oh, Space Marine, best adaptation. Out of this, I watched 2 acts of a season 2 of Arcane. and like a dragon Yakuza, and I hate Bethesda too much to watch Fallout even if it's good, and Knuckles, I hear there's not much Knuckles in it, and story not that good. No one like Tomb Raider's Legend of Lara Croft because it's she's not a Tomb Raider anymore, and she looks androgynous in most of the episodes, as I hear. It's like a dragon. They changed story too much, and there are too much guns in a story about Yakuza, and supposed to be a lot of battles. There's also a lot of sub-stories of characters, because it's kinda cutting the flow of the story. So, Arcane is the best best video game adaptations ever. We'll never play League of Legends, but we'll enjoy watching arcade and stories from League of Legends universe. The only nominee category is I can vote the most anticipated game. So people don't like the direction Ghost of Duty is going forward. Standing to I'm looking forward for this because of Kojima and his strange ways of storytelling, and because he will make something no people could think of. At the same time, I would vote for Monster Hunter Wilds. I played a lot of Rise, I played a lot of World, but I'll definitely will play a lot of Wilds. No, I'm not gonna change my vote. I never properly played any Metroid games, and we saw too little of Grand Auto 6. So, Monster Hunter Wilds. Content Creator of the Year. I know no one, except for Usada Picora. I saw some clips of her plushes of Vtuber. I have no idea who these 4 people are. I never saw them on my recommendations anywhere. So, follow Vtuber. Посмотрите мои non-care. I don't care. Players' Voice will start only on December 2nd to 9, when all players can vote about stuff. That was Game Awards 2024 nominees. What were you voting for? What do you expected from the Game Awards nominees? Share with the comments. And if you want this channel to live and grow, please support me here on our social media. Share my video with anyone using for sharing. Do drop platforms from YouTube to Twitch to Troll to Blue Sky to Twitter to whatsoever. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next videos and streams. Bye.